Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This video is important for all pharmacist exam. Now let's start. Question number 81. For synthesis of prostaglandin, the initial fatty acids give rise to a fatty acid containing option A 12 carbon atom, option B 16 carbon atom, option C 20 carbon atoms, option D 24 carbon atoms. Right answer is option C 20 carbon atoms. All active prostaglandin have at least one double bond between position option A 7 and 8, option B 10 and 11, option C 13 and 14, option D 16 and 17. Right answer is option A 7 and 8. Normal range of plasma total phospholipid is option A 0.2 to 0.6 millimoles per liter, option B 0.9 to 2.0 millimoles per liter, option C 1.8 to 1.8 to 5.8 millimoles per liter, option D 2.8 to 5.3 millimoles per liter. Right answer is option C 1.8 to 5.8 millimoles per liter. HDL2 have the density in the range of option A 1.006 to 1.019, option B 1.019 to 1.032, option C 1.032 to 1.063, option D 1.063 to 1.125. Right answer is option D. Next question. Beta lipoprotein have the density in the range of option A 0.95 to 1.006, option B 1.006 to 1.019, option C 1.019 to 1.063, option D 1.063 to 1.125. Right answer is option C 1.019 to 1.063. Ideal have the density in the range of option B 1.006 to 1.019. Aspirin inhibits the activity of the enzyme option A lipoxygenase, option B cyclooxygenase, option C phospholipase A1, option D phospholipase A2. Right answer is option B. A suicide enzyme is option A cyclooxygenase, option B lipoxygenase, option C phospholipase A2, option D phospholipase A2. Right answer is option A cyclooxygenase. An adipose tissue prostaglandin decrease option A lipogenesis, option B lipolysis, option C glucogenesis, option D glycogenolysis. Right answer is option A lipogenesis. The optimal pH for the enzyme pepsin is option A 1.0 to 2.0, option B 4.0 to 5.0, option C 5.2 to 6.0, option D 5.8 to 6.2. Right answer is option A 1.0 to 2.0. Next question. Pepsinogen is converted to active pepsin by option A HCl, option B bile salts, option C calcium, option D enterokinase. Right answer is option A HCl. Next question. The optimal pH for the enzyme rannins is option A 2.0, option B 4.0, option C 8.0, option D 6.0. Right answer is option B 4.0. The optimal pH for the enzyme trypsin is option A 1.0 to 2.0, option B 2.0 to 4.0, option C 5.2 to 6.2, option D 5.8 to 6.2. Right answer is option C 5.2 to 6.2. 94. The optimal pH for the enzyme chymotrypsin is option A 2.0, option B 4.0, option C 6.0, or option D 8.0. Right answer is option D 8.0. Next question. Right answer is option A. Pepsin acts on denatured protein to produce option A protease and peptones, option B polypeptides, option C peptides, option D dipeptides. Right answer is option A. Renin converts caseins to paracaseins in presence of option A calcium, option B magnesium, option C sodium, option D potassium. Right answer is option A calcium. And exopeptides is option A trypsin, option B chymotrypsins, option C elastase, option D elastase. Right answer is option D. The enzyme trypsin is specific for peptide bond of option A basic amino acids, option B acidic amino acids, option C aromatic amino acids, option D next to small amino acid reduce. Right answer is option A basic amino acids. Chymotrypsin is specific for peptide bonds containing option A uncharged amino acids, or option B acid amino acid, option C basic amino acids, option D small amino acid reduce. Right answer is option A. The end product of protein digestion in GIT is option A dipeptide, option B tripeptide, option C polypeptide, option D amino acid. Right answer is option D amino acid. Natural L isomers of amino acids are absorbed from intestine by option A passive diffusion, option B simple diffusion, option C facilitated diffusion, option D active process. Right answer is option D active process. Abnormalities of blood clotting are option A hemophilia, option B Christmas disease, option D gout, option D both A and B. Right answer is option D both A and B. An important reaction for the synthesis of amino acid from carbohydrate intermediate is transmission, which require the cofactor. Option A thymine, option B riboflavin, option C niacin, option D pyridoxal phosphate. Right answer is option B. The main site for oxidative deaminations are option A liver and kidney, option B skin and pancreas, option C intestine and mammary gland, option D lung and spleen. Right answer is option A liver and kidney. A positive nitrogen balance occur option A in growing infant, option B following surgery, option C in advanced cancer, option D in Kwashiorkor. Right answer is option A in growing infant. The main site of urea synthesis in mammals is option A liver, option B skin, option C intestine, option D kidney. Right answer is option A liver. The enzyme of urea synthesis are found in option A mitochondria only, option B cytosol only, option C both, and option D nucleus. Right answer is option C both. The number of ATP required for urea synthesis is option A 0, option B 1, option C 2, option D 3. Right answer is option D 3. Most of the ammonia released from L-alpha amino acid reflects the coupled action of transminase and option A L-glutamate dehydrogenase, option B L-amino acid oxidase, option C histidase, option D serine dehydratase. Right answer is option A. In urea synthesis, the amino acid functioning slowly as an enzyme activator. Option A N-acetyl glutamate, option B ornithine, option C citrulline, option D arginine. Right answer is option A. The enzyme carbonyl phosphate synthase require option A magnesium, option B calcium, option C sodium, option D potassium. Right answer is option A. Control of urea cycle involve the enzyme a compound serving a link between citric acid cycle and urea cycle is option A malate, option B citrate, option C cyclinate, option D fromate. Right answer is option D. The two nitrogen atom in urea are contributed by option A ammonia and glutamate, option B glutamine and glutamate, option C ammonia and aspartate, and option D ammonia and alanine. Right answer is option C. In Carcinoid syndrome, the argintophane tissue of the abdominal cavity overproduce option A serotonin, option B histamine, option C tryptamine, option D tyrosine. Right answer is option A. Tryptophan could be considered as precursor of option A melatonin, option B thyroid hormone, option C melanin, option D epinephrine. Right answer is option A. Conversion of tyrosine to dehydroxyphenylalanine is catalyzed by tyrosine hydroxylase, which require option A NAD, option B FAD, option C ATP, option D tetrahydrobiopterin. Right answer is option D. The rate limited steps in the biosynthesis of catecholamine is option A decarboxylation of dehydroxyphenylalanine, option B hydroxylation of phenylalanine, option C hydroxylation of tyrosine, option D oxidation of dopamine. Right answer is option C. The enzyme dopamine beta oxidase, which catalyzes conversion of dopamine to norepinephrine, require option A vitamin A, option B vitamin C, option C vitamin E, option D vitamin B12. Right answer is option B vitamin C. In human, the sulfur of methionine and creatine is excreted mainly as inorganic sulfate. Small amount of urinary oxalate is contributed by the amino acid option A glycerin, option B tyrosine, option C alanine, option D serine. Right answer is option A. The amino acid which detoxified benzoic acid to form hepoic acid is option A glycine, option B alanine, option C serine, option D glutamic acid. Right answer is option A. The amino acid involved in synthesis of keratin are option A arginine glycine activate methionine, option B arginine alanine glycine, option C glycine alanine methionine, option D arginine isine methionine. Right answer is option A. Chemical score of egg protein is considered to be option A 100, option B 60, option C 50, option D 40. Right answer is option A 100. Chemical score of milk protein is option A 70, option B 65, option C 60, option D 40. Right answer is option B 65. Chemical score of protein is option A 70, option B 60, option C 44, option D 42. Right answer is option C. Chemical score of protein gelatin is option A 0, option B 44, option C 57, option D 60. Right answer is option A. Chemical score of protein gene is option A 0, option B 57, option C 60, option D 70. Right answer is option A 0. Biological value of egg white protein is option A 94, option B 83, option C 85, option D 77. Right answer is option B 83. Net protein utilizations of egg protein is option A 75%, option B 80%, option C 91%, option D 72%. Right answer is option C 91%. Net protein utilization of milk protein is option A 75%, option B 80%, option C 86%, option D 91%. Right answer is option A 75%. A limiting amino acid is an initial amino acid. Option A that is most deficient in protein, option B that is most excessive in protein, option C that which increase the growth, option D that which increase the weight gain. Right answer is option A that is most deficient in protein. The limiting amino acid of rice is, right answer is option A. The limiting amino acid of fish protein, right answer is option A tryptophan. Pulses are deficient in option A lysine, option B threonine, option C methionine, option D tryptophan. Right answer is option C. A trace element deficiency in the milk of is option A magnesium, option B copper, option C zinc, option D chloride. Right answer is option A magnesium. A conjugative protein present in the egg yolk is, right answer is option A betaline. The chief protein of cow milk is option A albumin, option B betaline, option C lecithin, option D casein. Right answer is option D casein. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.